So hello everyone, in this video I am going to continue the prelims 81 to 90 questions of 2021. So 81st question, right to city is an agreed human right and the UN Habitat monitors the commitments made by each country in this regard. Right to city gives every occupant of the city the right to reclaim public places and public participation in the city. Next question, 82nd question. During judicial custody, the police officer in charge of the case is not allowed to interrogate the suspect without the approval of the court. So directly here I have written the correct answer, because in question they used to ask for 82nd question. For this kind of question, in actual question they used to ask consider the following statement, and they used to give two statements. They will ask which statement is correct. So here I have written directly the correct statement. This is during judicial custody, the police officer in charge of the case is not allowed to interrogate the suspect without the approval of the court. 83rd question, with reference to India, state governments have their own prisoners release on parole rules. Remember, parole rules. 84th question, at national level, the Ministry of Tribal Affairs is the nodal agency to ensure effective implementation of the scheduled tribes and other traditional forest dwellers, that is recognition of Forest Rights Act 2006. The Forest Rights Act India or scheduled tribes or other traditional forest dwellers, that is recognition of Forest Rights Act, is also known by the other names like Tribal Rights Act or the Tribal Lands Act. Actually, this rights deals with the rights of the communities that dwell in the forests, including scheduled tribes, over land and other resources which have been denied to them over the years because the continuation of forest laws from the colonial era in the country. This Forest Rights Act was passed in the December 2006. Moving to 85th question. A legislation which confers on the executive or administrative authority an unguided or uncontrolled discretionary power in the matter of application of law violates which article of the Constitution of India? So here the correct answer is Article 14, because the Article 14 no care for rule of law, equal protection of law. Here the Article 14 violation happens when a legislation which confers on the executive or administrative authority an unguided or uncontrolled, discretionary means optional or non-mandatory power. So discretionary means optional or non-mandatory power in the matter of application of law violates Article 14 of the Constitution of India. 86th question. The Constitution establishes an independent judiciary headed by Supreme Court to settle the disputes between center and states or between the states. So this question is regarding federal features of the Indian Constitution. So what is the federal features of Indian Constitution means? Dual polity consisting of union at the center and states at periphery. And second federal feature is written constitution. Third federal feature is division of powers between the center and states, that is by Schedule 7 this division of powers between the center and state happens. And supremacy of the constitution and rigidity of the constitution, and bicameral legislature consisting of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and independent of judiciary. So all these are the federal features of Indian Constitution. 87th question. A community of persons permanently occupying a definite territory independent of external control and possessing of organized government. Okay, see, this is the definition of state. Okay, state definition is a community of persons permanently occupying a definite territory independent of external control and possessing of organized government. So the state has four elements. Essential means basic elements, fundamental: the population, the government, the territory, and the sovereignty or independence. So the first two elements of state constitute physical or material basis, and the last two elements form its political and spiritual basis. The state can be defined as a centralized law-making, law-enforcing and politically sovereign institution. Sovereign means supreme power, independent institution in the society. And the state comprises of set of institutions with ultimate control over the means of violence and coercion within a given territory. And the state also monopolizes rule making within a territory. 88th question. The Chief Justice of Supreme Court can request a retired judge of the Supreme Court or a retired judge of a High Court. A retired judge of a High Court means he is duly he is qualified as per the desired qualifications. He is duly qualified for appointment of Supreme Court judge to act as the judge of Supreme Court for a temporary period. So the Chief Justice of India can do this only with the previous consent of the President and also of the President to be so appointed. That appointed judge will also enjoy the jurisdiction, powers and privileges of a judge or Supreme Court. The Supreme Court of India can review the own judgment or order, and it is not bound by its previous decision and can depart from it in the interest of justice or community welfare. And as per Court of Record, the High Court also has the power to review or correct its judgment or order. 89th question. The Indian Constitution provides for only a one citizenship, that is Indian citizenship, and the citizens in India owe allegiance to only union, and there is no separate state citizenship. And also when an Indian citizen voluntarily acquired citizenship of another country, his Indian citizenship automatically terminates. There is only one domicile allowed in India. See, domicile certificate can be made only in one state or in one UT. So this declaration has been done in Uttarakhand High Court. That Uttarakhand High Court declared that there is no separate domicile for each state and there is only one domicile for the entire country. The President is the head of the Indian state. In India, both the citizen by birth as well as naturalized citizen are eligible for the office of President. And here in India, naturalized citizen can become head of the state in India. Head of the state in India means president. Okay. So actually, who is naturalized citizen or what is naturalization means? Legal act or process by which non-citizen of a country may acquire citizenship or nationality of that country. Okay. Legal act or process by which non-citizen of a country may acquire citizenship or nationality of that country. In USA, only citizen by birth can eligible for the office of the president. Means in USA, no naturalized citizen can become the office of the president, is not eligible. A foreigner who has been earlier granted Indian citizenship can be deprived. Deprived means can be lost of his citizenship. Foreigner Indian citizenship can be terminated by central government in such conditions that if he has obtained the citizenship by fraud, or if he has shown disloyalty to the Indian Constitution, or he has unlawfully traded or communicated with the enemy during the war, or he has within 5 years after registration or naturalization been imprisoned in any country for 2 years, or he has been ordinarily resident out of India for 7 years continuously. So these are such the following conditions foreigner can terminate citizenship by central government of India. Moving to 19th question. Which factor constitutes the best safeguard to liberty in liberal democracy? Okay, this is the elected government. Okay, elected government is such a factor that constitutes best safeguard of liberty in liberal democracy. So these are about 81 to 90 question of UPSC Prelims 2021. Hope you understand. Thank you.